Welcome back to our channel, guys, and if you like some really engaging stories with your celebrity content, then you're definitely in for a treat today. Fame and wealth are two of the most desired things. Every person who exists would want to be famous and wealthy. If that really is the case, celebrities must consider themselves to be lucky and the chosen ones. But to assume that these famous people stay affluent and popular for the rest of their lives is a mistake, because in many cases, they lose their money and eventually go broke. It may sound shocking, but it is indeed true. Out of all these successful people, not all manage to keep it forever. Many people in the industry have gone through this. Do you guys want to know who they are? Well, don't wait any longer, as we're going to talk about celebrities who lost their money and are now broke. Number 5. Nicolas Cage. Who remembers the famous Ghost Rider? Well, everybody does, since it was a classic. The role was played by none other than Nicolas Cage, who is well known for his anti-hero roles. The actor has played many characters throughout his acting career, which is why he managed to have a net worth of $150 million. You might be thinking about what happened with him that led him to go broke. Yes, Nicolas indeed went bankrupt at one point in his career. One of the reasons he faced the situation was that he spent his money like crazy and purchased 2 medieval castles in Europe. Not only that, but Nicolas bought several expensive sports cars, watches, boats, and many other properties in different areas of the United States. Not just that, not that that's a bad thing, but later on, the actor had to pay the IRS over $70 million in tax money. It seems that much money wasn't enough for the IRS, and they demanded an additional $14 million, and this is when things went down for Nicolas Cage. Number 4. Dionne Warwick. Dionne Warwick was a legend of the United States in the 20th century, but it's safe to say that people still remember what she did for the entertainment industry. This woman was one of the greatest singers in all of the United States. At one time in her career, she was the highest paid female singer. Things were going well for her until 2013, when she filed for bankruptcy in the U.S. Bankruptcy Court of New Jersey. People couldn't even believe that her debts had amounted to over $10 million. It came as a surprise to the fans, and they were curious to know as to what exactly happened. After the court started investigating the case, the lawyer of Dionne informed them that her manager was at fault and he was the one who didn't manage her affairs correctly. And before the singer could even know about it, half of her assets were in taxes. Although Dionne tried paying the taxes, she couldn't bear the interest that kept adding up, and soon she had to give up most of her belongings. Number 3. Kanye West. Kanye West is no stranger to anyone, and he is someone known and loved around the world. You might be surprised knowing that this guy is good at everything and earns from all directions. Kanye is a rapper, producer, and entrepreneur, and even has a YouTube channel that gets over millions of views for each of his videos. At one time though, Kanye was so much in debt that he had to pay a whopping $53 million. No, I did not stutter, guys. This guy, who is as good as he is today, had to pay that much money back. Now, the question that must be looming to your minds is, how did he go broke in the first place? Have you guys seen Kanye's lifestyle? This guy has a toilet made of gold. He had to go broke at some point, right? Could you imagine Kanye living a life like ours? Honestly, we can't. Number 2. Maggie Smith. Who remembers Professor Minerva McGonagall? Now, we can't say everybody because everybody has different tastes. Maggie Smith was the actress who played this famous character, and we can say this without a shadow of a doubt that she did justice to it. Harry Potter wasn't the first franchise Maggie worked in. She had done over several movies before this one, which helped her create a fortune, but later, some of her decisions made her go through a rough patch in her life. And by that, we mean some of her life decisions made her lose the empire she made. According to the internet, she lost over $18 million. Now, if you guys look at her lifestyle, you'll notice that it's anything but lavish. She lives a life that's ordinary and basic. Honestly though, Maggie no longer lives a life of a celebrity. Number 1. Stephen Baldwin. Stephen Baldwin was the guy who was a part of the Flintstones and the famous The Usual Suspects. Although his acting career was doing pretty well, the recession of 2008 and 2009 forced him to file for bankruptcy. According to the sources, he had to pay around $2 million and $70,000 to the credit card company. If you think this is alarming, then the worst is yet to come. In the year 2012, the court arrested Steven because he didn't pay the taxes for 3 years. Things only got worse for the actor. He had $100,000 of unpaid money to one of the banks. What do you guys think about this? And that's all we have for you guys in today's video. Make sure that you subscribe to our channel and hit that bell icon to get notifications regarding our future videos if you haven't done so already. We'll see you guys next time, and until then, take care and goodbye.